Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be playing Layers of Fear. It was a 2016 horror game.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Hi guys, welcome back. We're going to be playing Layers of Fear, which is a 2016 horror game. Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialist, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that visited your home reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. I probably butchered that word. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers. With best regards, Carl Denton, Pesky Pests Pacification Company. Okay, a bottle of whiskey in the cupboard. Okay, a handshake deal over something, but one person's face has been crossed out. I like the camera swaying where it's like the head bopping. Okay, a broken bottle of wine. Figured out you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know, gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy, I love you. Paint, rose door, burnt umber, sienna, brushes 25 of them, air fresheners 50 packs, apples 10 kilograms, booze 30. Okay, the door shuts in on itself. An artist's triumph. Gallery wows critics. Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck. And one awestruck critic who wished to remain unnamed went as far as to invoke the spirit of the great Leonardo. Anyway you slice it, the exhibitionist proved an immense success. Redacted's distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended an event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting. But one little pitfall there is that spelling of fiancée there is the male spelling. Yeah, they're referencing a woman, so it should actually be two E's, but what we got there? So I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. Excuse me. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. Okay, so the keys are in the office. Okay, that's a basement, so we'll check that out shortly. Okay. I'm sorry for yesterday, you were right, I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me, it's about her. Everything I do with the best of interest in my mind. I guess I've always believed that, and in an imperfect world, it's worth to strive for perfection. And now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper though. Promise, we'll talk later. I love you. Okay. I've got a right bad cough today. And the bottom drawer's locked, so we need a key for that. Okay, so there's a clock there, just casually sitting there. Achilles Prosthetics Company, one below knee prosthetics. How the hell did they fuck up the length? And the floor looks soaking wet. Okay, so let's just have a look through here, because there was another room. So let's just have a look. Okay, it's just a pantry cupboard. Okay, we'll check upstairs, and actually we'll head to the basement first, and then we'll check upstairs. Very dark basement. Okay, report card reading C, D, F, C, written communication D, B, C, D, mathematics F, D, F, C, science and health C, D, C, F, social science D, C, F, D, art A, B, A, music B, A, physical education excused from class, grade average D, 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 C. Smash frame there on the table. There's definitely rats and pests in the house. Another locked door. Okay, so we have a slight run feature. Is that blood or wine? That made me jump a little bit. Sorry I'm making up to you tonight, it's all about you and me, let's make it special, you promised. Okay, so we have the key to the office now. My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. You've completely lost your goddamn mind. I know you're going through some hard times right now, I really do. That's why I agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place, for old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare for your youth submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this. I already regret agreeing to payment in advance. Please get your shit together. Your old pal, Ian Brickstone, Whispered Tale Publishing House. More broken bottles. That does look creepy as hell up there. Oh, this is so... There we go. An astonishing investigation by Professor Alistair R. Marmax. Oh, so that's just a book description, it's not like a note or anything. Yeah, let's turn the light on, even though it's probably going to turn itself off or go off. Okay, so we'll have a look down this way first. And the ball just came rolling out there. Another locked door. So we got a kid's room. Okay, little rattle. Building blocks. I am just anticipating at some point someone just really jumping out at me. Been working all night, don't wake me up.
Tumbling all around, tumbling all around, tumbling all around, so funny. Tumbling here and there, tumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped right on my toes, and when she...
Galactic's grand opening in flames. Disaster at fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The unrelated opening of the Galactic department store turned into hell on earth when the building's wiring burst into flames while the majority of visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time. Several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. the owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined to comment on today's tragic events. Okay, Kane. Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. I love you. That made me jump. Okay. Can't actually tell if that's blood or something else. Okay, so we've done the upstairs, so we'll head back down to the office because I presume I've got the office key. It's just where he stores his paintbrushes. So there's a couple of chest of drawers. I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done before you go to sleep. There's a lot of, I assume that's alcohol. Yeah, just a blank canvas. Lost, you deserve it, finish it. Just notice that on the ceiling there, get it right this time. Nope. Okay, the house has changed. Yeah, the house has changed. Just out of reach. Going in circles. This is a 3-letter combination on that box. So what What is the 3-letter combination? Am I missing something? Am I forgetting something? Save the date. Request the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday, the 9th of June at St Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So could it be something to do with that? Okay, so that would be June. So you got 962. Could it be 962? Okay, what about if we try 692? Okay, is it 296? Whoa, okay. 854. There you go, it had nothing to do with the letter. The past holds back. Look
The
closer.
thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
And there's a door there that says never forget. Okay, didn't expect that. Okay, this is really dark. Dust mice, even in my lungs, there's always more grotesque vermin dirt. Down the rabbit hole. Some of these jump scares are definitely getting me going, but you know to expect something when obviously the screen goes funny. I presume we just got to go back out the door we came. Let's go right. It's locked. First step is the hardest. Okay, and we're back in the kitchen. Which is locked. Okay, so there's got to be something in here that I'm missing. Okay, one of those doors was banging. Whoa! It's still locked.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
I'm really confused what I'm supposed to be looking for. Am I just missing something? Okay, we had to pull the door. There you go, that was it. Okay, so we got loads of these dust mites, rodent seeds. I see the dirt move, rotten soil, nothing else grows. Flapping horror, be quiet, constantly flapping, eating other rats. Prosthetic snatchers, why the damn leg? Insatiable bastards, can't afford a new one, why the damn leg? Shapeless dreams. First I'll look for a canvas, not just... Oh, that's just literally saying what I just said. Past catches on. I heard the sound of a door behind me. Dear sir, while I certainly understand that you're upset and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you in this matter. Any screen gaff procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure that me and my colleagues at St Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe we have done the best job possibly considering the extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, and I can certainly understand your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. I have already stated I can certainly understand that you've been under a lot of stress of late, and thus I will not press charges if you refrain from any further correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information of several specialists who will be more than competent to help you get through these hard times. With regards and best wishes for you and your wife, William H. Green, MD. So I've got this feeling your wife was part of the fire.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
Yeah, I think your wife was part of that fire, and obviously she suffered really bad wounds and injuries. Is that noise I could hear then? Yeah, so your wife was part of the fire. Was she expecting a child? Yeah, she was expecting a child, wasn't she? Yeah, I remember now with the letter. So you basically potentially lost your child? Make up your mind. That was written on that wall over there. Okay. That was random. Okay, do we go that way? No, we can't go that way. So there's writing there, but obviously it's backwards, so do we have to go through, actually through the mirror? It cannot be undone. It cannot be undone. It's the same message written several times. Weird blurred lighting effect. Nice creepers, huh? Just paint splashed everywhere, some wheels sticking through the floor. You hear the door open behind you. You can't come in. April found this little collection of empty bottles this morning. I rated badly. I know it's hard for him too, but goddamn, he should know better. With a small child in the house, that's just irresponsible. Okay, the door banging stopped. Unleash your inner beauty with the new Glamour Fusion Max. Say farewell to acne scars, enlarged pores and other unpleasant skin conditions. The new Glamour Fusion Max Concealer will give your skin a healthier look and smoother feel. Don't think of it as covered up deficiencies, think of it as unleashing your inner beauty. So they are definitely referencing the fact of that fire accident, a smashed mirror, so obviously the wife can't look at herself in the mirror now. And obviously there's loads of references to skincare treatment. Okay, so let's just shut the door. Well, everything's melted in here.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Okay, so obviously it is definitely now seeming that the husband, well, the fiance, who you are, seemingly murdered people to get blood for. It sounds like when it was saying about the canvas being painted, it was being painted in other people's blood, and then it seemed like he was using like other bodies to maybe make his wife better. I might be completely wrong there, but I honestly don't know if it's just me that's being confused here, or okay, have you got to reverse stuff by any chance, actually? Let's have a look. Just wondering if you've got to reverse it. Okay, am I just being confused or something? I feel like I'm being really stupid. Hmm. I do honestly feel like I'm missing something, or I'm just being blind, or something.
Honey, what in the world are you doing? What did the doctor say about straining yourself? Leave that thing alone. It's not going anywhere.
So yeah, I was missing something. Okay, here we go. So there's something on the back, so I'm wondering if that's what I had to do. Yeah, so it was that switch on the back. Yeah, that took longer than it should have done. Form emerges. Yeah, see, like I said, it does seem like he used people to do it, and it seems like we've got to find 6 items in total. Calm down a little bit. Creator's block. I'm gonna try this door. Blind fools, cretins, ingrates, simple, impotents, blind fools, cretins. That's a bit creepy.
Ugly. Ugly. You ordered a true portrait, so that's what I painted, you fucking pleb. Maybe I need to kick some artistic sense in your stupid face!
Yeah, it seems like he had a lot of anger. Okay, it definitely seems like it's gonna have to be this, right? Okay, sorry, the middle. I was curious then when there was both doors were locked. Wondering if you've got to go upstairs and answer that. No. There's nothing to click, so...
Yes, speaking. What? What fire? Oh, God. Is she... Which hospital? I'm on my way.
Yeah, so his wife, or fiance at the time, definitely was involved in an accident. Restless memories, whining on the floor. Whoa, okay. That bit did chip me up. And it's completely dark now. Red thoughts. Okay, room's upside down. It's a bit trippy. Just double checking it everywhere to make sure that there's nothing hidden anywhere. Okay, so we're back to the lift again. Abandon hope while you can, written on the ceiling there. In any case, as your lawyer advised you to refrain from any imprudent actions, in other words, don't do anything stupid, we still have a chance of winning this, believe it or not. I've gotten clients out of deeper shit than this. Just don't make it any worse, lay low for a while and let me appeal the court order. This social worker definitely has it in for you. We can use that to our advantage, portray you as a victim of the system, a husband in mourning, a momentary lapse of reason, and an overzealous bureaucrat. Trust me, this is our best option considering what you've been through. Lately, I'd say we have a good 50-50 chance of a good outcome, but not if you keep trying to convince everyone that you've gone completely insane. No more outbursts, no more rambling, better yet, no public appearances whatsoever. You can still get your, presume that's going to say daughter. Silent float as they clog the drains. Fur in the water. No baths for me. Okay, so there's a lock on each. There is a lock on each door. Okay, why would storage cupboards need locks on each door? Okay, that one don't have a lock on it. It's just locked. That's trippy. It's practically pitch black here. You literally cannot see hardly anything. There we go. Back down into the basement. We got to head back out the way we came in by any chance? Oh, there's a light all along. And that's locked. Again, now it's pitch black in the basement.
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Yeah, so it definitely looks like he was murdering people for the benefit of his partner. This office is getting more and more trashed, more worse. Okay, so we now have 3 items. Okay, so what I'm going to do there, guys, is I'm going to end that one there. I'm going to split this up into 2 parts because obviously it seems like we've got to find 6 objects to complete the story, and we found 3 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split that one in half. So yeah, check out part 2 and I'll put that on the channel. Cheers again for watching, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe as well, it really does help. And I'll see you guys on this one. Cheers. Bye bye.